Hatshepsut of Egypt by Sharon Yim Bridges. When explorers first chipped a hole through the wall and shined a light into Tutankhamun's tomb, breaking the darkness after thousands of years, everything it touched glinted with gold and gleamed with silver. Wherever the torchlight fell, it set fire to gems and lit the sparkle of precious stones. Never before had the world seen such treasure. The boy king who was found buried amidst these luxuries would become one of the most famous names in history. But a less famous princess had accumulated a lot of the wealth found in that tomb. This princess built one of Egypt's most magnificent temples, the Jezero, in the Valley of the Kings, not far from where she built her tomb. But shouldn't she have been buried in the Valley of the Queens? Well, no, because the princess we're talking about was Hatshepsut, Egypt's first female king or pharaoh. Hatshepsut was born around 1500 BC. That's almost 3,500 years ago, 350 times longer than you've been alive, if you're 10 years old. She was the daughter of Thutmose I, a great pharaoh of Egypt. Hatshepsut was her father's favorite, and he often kept her by his side when he went about the complicated business of government. He liked the way Hatshepsut paid close attention to what he said, and how she learned quickly, and over the year he taught Hatshepsut many things about running a large country like Egypt. Loved by her father, growing up in a beautiful palace in a sun-soaked land, life should have been good for this princess. But Hatshepsut was saddened by death. First her sister and then her two brothers died, one after the other, from unknown causes. The palace, whose stately columns and painted walls once echoed with footsteps and laughter of royal children, fell mournfully silent. As the father, Thutmose I was heartbroken, but as pharaoh, he also had a problem on his hands. In ancient Egypt, women rarely inherited the throne. Like most of the world at the time, the Egyptians thought that men made better rulers. So who would inherit the country now that the royal princess were dead? The pharaoh's solution was to marry Hatshepsut to her half-brother, one of his sons from a non-royal wife. This half-royal son could then inherit the throne, married to the fully royal princess. It sounds awful to us now, but it was quite common in ancient Egypt to marry your sister or brother. So the marriage went ahead, and when Thutmose I died a few years later, Hatshepsut's husband inherited the throne as Pharaoh Thutmose II. The reign of Thutmose II was unremarkable. It was also brief, for he was a sickly young man. Within a few years of his coronation, Hatshepsut's brother/husband had died. Number 1. Why is the difference between paragraph 1 and 2 important to the passage? A. They compare two pharaohs to show that Hatshepsut is not as famous. B. They explain to readers how Tutankhamun was a much better leader than Hatshepsut. C. They show that Tutankhamun loved gold, but Hatshepsut did not care about being wealthy. D. They tell readers which pharaoh was older and ruled Egypt first. Number 2. Which of the following lines from the text best explains why the author chose to write about Hatshepsut? A. But a less famous princess had accumulated a lot of wealth found in the tomb. B. This princess built one of Egypt's most magnificent temples. C. The princess we're talking about was Hatshepsut, Egypt's first female king or pharaoh. D. Hatshepsut was born around 1500 BC. Number 3. Read paragraph 4. What's the author's main purpose and structure of this paragraph? A. To tell the life of Hatshepsut in chronological order from when she was born to the year she died. B. To describe the reasons why Hatshepsut was her father's favorite child. C. To explain the many problems that the Egyptian government faced. D. To tell how Hatshepsut helped her father solve complicated problems. Number 4. Reread paragraphs 6 and 7. How does the author's description of Thutmose I's problem and solution affect the reader's understanding of how women were viewed in Egypt at that time? A. It shows that it was common for women to rule Egypt as queens. B. It shows that Egyptians believed women could be great leaders. C. It shows that Egyptians wanted women to only stay inside the house. D. It shows that Egyptians believed women made worse leaders than men. Number 5. Who did Hatshepsut marry? A. Tutankhamun. B. Thutmose I. C. Jejer Seru. And D. Thutmose II.